I completed 6 seasons in F1 Manager 2022 and this is what happened. This was a great season since Ferrari had 2 new drivers that would completely shake up the championship. I will be telling you how much points, podiums and wins each driver got, and like always what team they will be racing for next season. So without wasting any time, let's get into it. This season there was 5 drivers without any points, so I won't say too much about them, starting with Gian Ruvela in P20. The Red Bull rookie will be staying at AlphaTauri for next season. In 19th place we have Nicholas Latifi, he is staying at Haas. Lance Stroll finished in P18 and is moving to Alfa Romeo for next season. In P17 we have Yuki Tsunoda, who will also be staying at Haas. The next driver on this list is Antonio Giovinazzi, he is staying at Aston Martin. And the last driver without any points is Mick Schumacher in P15. But he wants to follow in the footsteps of Michael Schumacher and win a championship in Ferrari. He is joining Ferrari in 2028. The first driver on this list with a point is Dennis Hauger. He scored a single point and finished in P14. He will be staying at Aston Martin. In P13 we have Valtteri Bottas. After only scoring 3 points in a single season in AlphaTauri, he decided to retire. I always forget to tell you who will be replacing the drivers that is retiring, but this time I won't. Alex Albon gets his seat back in F1 and is joining Alfa Romeo for the 2028 season. Zhou Guanyu finished in P12 with 9 points and will be staying at Alfa Romeo. In P13 we have Jack Doohan scoring 35 points in Williams. He had an insanely good season. He is staying at the team. Now going to the top 10. In 10th place we have Pierre Gasly. He scored 120 points in Alpine but failed to score any podiums. He won't be changing teams. Next we have Sergio Perez in P9. He scored 133 points and 2 podiums, but he did announce he is retiring. And the driver that would join F1 to fill the spot is Arthur Leclerc. He finally got promoted to a main Ferrari driver. Esteban Ocon finished in P8 with 154 points and 2 podiums as well. He will be staying at Mercedes for the 2028 season. In P7 we have Kevin Magnussen with 3 podiums and 162 points. He is leaving McLaren and will be racing for Red Bull next season. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. It will only take a second and you can always unsubscribe later. But let's get back into the video. Carlos Sainz got P6 with a single podium and 184 points. Moving on to the top 5. We have George Russell in P5 with 204 points and 6 podiums. He is still racing for Mercedes. In 4th place, we have the 4-time world champion Charles Leclerc. He scored 230 points, 6 podiums and 2 wins, racing for Alpine, and he will be staying there. And in 3rd place, we have Max Verstappen. He scored 311 points, 13 podiums and 2 wins in the McLaren, and he will be staying at the team. The top 2 is once again 2 Ferrari drivers. And going into the last race, they were only separated by 11 points. And with double points, the race winner would be crowned the world champion. Lando Norris was leading the race, but crashed out and caused him to finish in P2. He scored 4 wins, 18 podiums and 384 points. And the 2027 world champion, Oscar Piastri. He was more inconsistent than Lando Norris, but when he got the podium, he was standing on the top step. He scored 415 points, 15 podiums and 4 wins. This is the constructor standings. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you in the next one.